So I want to try to do something a little bit different. Try to make a little bit more regular Madden content for my YouTube channel. So we're gonna try out some news type stuff. A lot of stuff happened today with the Ultimate Kickoff promo launching today, and I kind of wanted to talk about some of it that maybe not a lot of people have been paying attention to, and what some of this promo means for no money spent players like myself that we can really use to our advantage here. Hopefully, if you watched my stream on Twitch yesterday, you saw me specking Trent Williams cards. So I was sniping Trent Williams cards, and it didn't pay off quite as well as I would have hoped. We'll get into that in a little bit, but there's something I want to kind of touch on first here. I screenshotted this, so if you were paying attention today when you booted up Madden after the update, there was something kind of interesting. So it says, "Welcome to Season 1 High Def." And it talks about, like, new Nike headquarter location. I think they're trying to sell more stuff, like the cosmetic stuff, the limited time season gear, for your player for the yard, like all that kind of stuff. But what was really interesting to me is it tells us where we're at in the season and gives us a heads up on upcoming promos for Ultimate Team. So if you look at it, it says there's like a little green arrow. It says Ultimate Kickoff. Obviously, that launched today. We have our Ultimate Kickoff promo. It is live. We'll be getting into that in just a little bit. But then it says the 50 and most feared. So at some point between now and like Halloween season, which I imagine most feared will probably be like 2 weeks or so before Halloween. So we got like about a month, and some point in between here and there, probably around like the midpoint, late September, start of October, looks like there's going to be another promo called the 50. I don't know what that's about. I'm really interested to find out what that is and get some more information about the 50. Obviously, Most Feared is kind of one of these promos that we have every year. It's an annual thing, real staple of the game, and the 50 is not something that I'm familiar with, so maybe someone who's been playing Ultimate Team longer than I have. I've only been at it for... This is my 4th year playing Ultimate Team, so maybe if that's like something that's older and I don't know about it, I don't know. We got some new stuff for Superstar KO for people who like KO. I think it's really fun. It's a fun mode, in my opinion, that I like to play every now and again. Haven't played it all that much this year. Haven't really had a chance with the no money spent stuff, trying to grind and keep up, at least financially, and with like budget beast players and hunting the auction house and stuff like that. It's a little more time intensive than spending money on the game. So I haven't had as much opportunity to play that between Ultimate Team grind and competitive CFM, which is also starting to heat up for me right now. But anyway, let's get into... That's not the right button. Let's get into some of the news stuff for Ultimate Kickoff. So I'm using a website right now. We're gonna hop over to Real Sport 101. They did a really good breakdown on the important stuff from this promo. I haven't gotten a look at all of the cheap like pieces yet to see if there's any real budget beasts out there for no money spent players or people who are just starting to play Ultimate Team. So I will be looking for that stuff. We're gonna probably hunt through that tonight on stream, dig through some of these players, kind of take a look at that. But here's our 90 overall master, Byron Jones. I've got some mixed feelings about this Byron Jones card. He's very fast, which is really important. It's nice for us to have an actual top-end, well-statted card that has 90 speed at corner. It's kind of a big deal. Kind of excited about that. The only issue is his man coverage really isn't that good. So, like, right now, like, he's going for a pretty decent chunk of change, and I don't really see much of an incentive to run him over AJ Terrell. Like, I just don't see it. 84 man is pretty good. The 90 press is really good. So I mean, I haven't gotten to play around with 90 press yet, see if that makes any kind of a difference, but I guess we'll find out. And obviously, this is just the first half. We'll be getting our NFC players next week. I imagine some sort of offense player as the captain, probably maybe like a tight end. I could see like a tight end next week for the 90 overall NFC player. So maybe like like a TJ Hawkinson or a Jared Cook or something like that, some sort of or Gronk. Gronk just got a card though, so maybe probably not Gronk. I guess we'll find out. But my gut says tight end because they've released a lot of good running backs already, and we already have Lamar Jackson. So and he's the AFC anyway. I don't know. Maybe like an Aaron Rodgers card. I could see us maybe getting like an Aaron Rodgers card as the NFC 90 or maybe one of the 88s. But anyway, we'll scroll down. So we got some 88 overall heroes, and I was kind of speccing some of the cards for these 80s yesterday. If you were, like I said on stream, you saw me sniping Trent Williams cards because Trent Williams usually holds pretty good market value. I didn't want to do anything with Todd Gurley. Normally he's like a fairly decent name, but right now they're just playing catch up with running backs. He's like maybe the 5th best running back in the game right now. So I don't know. I didn't want to get into Todd Gurley. We got Trent Williams. This is the card that I was speccing. Like I said, he holds value pretty well. If you were lucky enough to snipe a bunch of his cards last night, you could get his core elite for like 30, 35K, flip it today for like 45K. You could snatch up his power-up card for like 9K if you were lucky. Sell it for like 13, 14 today. So I made about 50,000 coins flipping him from last night to today. Wasn't anything crazy. I was hoping for a little bit better return on it, but Yannick Ngakoue, the 92 finesse moves is really good. He's not like really fast. His speed is nothing to get excited about, but he has 92 finesse move, and that's pretty exciting. I don't know. We'll take a look on Mutthead here in a little bit, see if his value, his actual like price, is worth the stats. Then we got some really weird ads. Those were not there earlier when I was going through this. Linval Joseph, I don't see a huge reason to run him instead of Merlin Olsen, in my opinion. But, like I said, we'll take a look at prices here in a little bit and see if that's worth it. Especially because like if you're sitting on like needing just like run stuffing DTs, like for me, like my scheme, my D tackles are only on the field in run stop situations. So like that 4-3-6-1 wide or whatever it is, or 3-4 odd is the only time that I have defense, like true defensive tackles on the field. Everything else is pass rush stuff. So I mean, I don't know if he's cheaper, maybe it is worth it to pick him up. Just because he does have like slightly better block shed. He has no pass rush moves though. So 93 strength, pretty good block shed. Hits 90 block shed if you power him up. Might be worth it. We'll take a look at prices here in a little bit. We already talked about Byron Jones. And then Brandon Cook's limited time card. My gut is going to say he's not worth it. Even though he is the best wide receiver in the game now. Like he's clear cut, far and away the best wide receiver in the game, but he's limited. We'll take a look at his price, but I have a hard time believing he's going to be going for less than like 900K right now, and to me that's just not worth it. Get Mark Clayton, Tyreek Hill's got to go down in price now that he's not the top receiver in the game. Yeah, I mean you can put together Mark Clayton's set for pretty cheap and then just power him up. So like. Or use like an 86 power-up pass on Mark Clayton. There's really no reason, in my opinion, to run to go all out to get Brandon Cooks when you could just get like Mark Clayton or some of those other guys. And then new currency, we got footballs, which are, we've had really good success and a lot of cool stuff with alternate currencies in the past. The shop looks like it's maybe not as good this time around. They're kind of cucking us a little bit with the footballs, but they should be at least okay. I'm sure there's going to be some sort of loophole where we can do something kind of cool with them. But yeah, let's hop over to Mutthead, take a look at some of this stuff. Obviously, I've been talking about Trent Williams. I love Trent Williams cards. They're very well balanced, and they play really great, especially early in the year. Historically, and it's holding true again this year. I picked him up, and he's been very good for my team. The cool thing is you can get him up to his 86 for the low cost of training. I was looking at this. So it's 700 training, which, goodness, I had the spreadsheet up earlier. I must have... Let's pull this up. We're looking for training. Here it is. So we're looking at the training spreadsheet. We have, like, for the price of an 85, any, like, your cheapest 85 player that you can find will get you Trent Williams all the way up to an 86. You just got to use one of your power-up passes on him, and you got him for an 86. So that's what I would recommend doing. That's what I did for my team. He plays fantastic. And then his 88 right now, we'll take a look at this. And actually, we're going to... Yeah, there's the ultimate kickoff. Okay, cool. So his card's going for like 166K right now on PlayStation, 160K on Xbox. I'm not a huge believer in like spending a lot of money on O-line. Trent Williams cards always play great for me. Yeah, so we're looking at Brandon Cooks right now, 1.7 mil going rate for him. Not worth it. Now is the time to put together like your Mark Clayton sets. See if you can get a deal on Tyreek Hill or something like that. Get some of those like budget players. Or better player or good players like top end players on a budget right now while everyone's freaking out over Brandon Cooks. Yannick Ngakoue, 155K. So like these 88s are not a bad price right now. We were talking about like Linval Joseph versus Merlin Olsen. That's not how you spell Merlin. So like 89 Merlin Olsen is like 170, 180K. Versus like 150K for Linval Joseph. And so like depending on scheme, that might be worth it. Let's take a look at some of these other players. Malcolm Jenkins doesn't look worth it. Pretty slow, decent zone, no hit power, not a fan. Robbie Anderson is kind of a goon. So if you're hardcore on a budget, 89 speed from Robbie Anderson's got to be pretty nice. For 55K, that's not bad. This Phillip Rivers is terrible. Robert Quinn got 88 power move. It's kind of slow. Can't really block shed. 88 power move, though. Right outside linebacker. Might not be the worst thing. Everson Griffin doesn't look all that good. 84 power move is kind of lackluster right now, even for his 60K price tag. Not going to advise that. Jamie Collins is a little slow for a pass coverage linebacker. I don't know what you're doing if you're running linebackers and pass coverage right now, though. This Melvin Gordon is basically a sloppy Adrian Peterson. So it doesn't look like he's much of a budget beast because you can just get Peterson for free and he's the same card, maybe a little bit better even than this Gordon. The Chase Young's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Manuel Agba, also bad. Not that we're expecting anything amazing out of these, but we're still kind of checking. Let's see. Yeah, pretty bad. 86 speed for Von Bell. I mean, if you're just starting out, it's not terrible. Leonard Floyd is not good. Corey Littleton is also very lackluster. There is something... I know I saw one already that I really like. 83 speed for Eric Ebron's not terrible. Cam Newton's bad. Yeah, he's really slow for Cam Newton. 84 speed for Jordan Brooks. Could be worse. Jeff Gladney, 88 speed. Here we go. We're getting into some budget beasts now. So 88 speed for Jeff Gladney. If you're looking for a cheap corner that can keep up, he might be your man. Do not ever play him in zone, but press man coverage, he can kind of hold up. I haven't played with him myself yet, but I've heard okay things so far. This Patrick Queen card's really good. If you don't have his rookie premier card, which I'm using right now. I'm using his rookie premier card. It's actually pretty decent. So if you want to, you can buy him and Devin Bush and have 2 86 speed middle linebackers. If you don't have your Sam Mills upgraded yet, or even if you do have your Sam Mills, that's an extra budget middle linebacker. Devin Bush is a little bit better, but I can't hate on this Patrick Queen card. He's pretty decent. So we found a couple of budget beasts in here. I was going to do this on stream tonight, but let's just knock it out of the way here and show off like exactly what's going on with these. Yeah, he's no good. Stevondre Campbell is also no good. 83 speed tight end and Hayden Hurst for 11K. That might not be terrible. Worth at least trying, I would say. No good. No good. No good. Okay, yeah, so we found 2 budget beasts in the whole thing. Patrick Queen at middle linebacker and Jeff Gladden at corner. So if you're looking for some cheap options, especially to start the game, this Brandon Ayuk might be okay too. I don't know, 6 foot, 88 speed. That's probably serviceable. If you're on a really tight budget, he's probably serviceable. So we got three playable guys, all 81s. Jeff Gladden, Brandon Ayuk, and Patrick Queen. I know for sure the Patrick Queen's good. Brandon Ayuk and Jeff Gladden I'm kind of speculating on, but we'll probably try them out tonight a little bit on stream. But that is the whole promo. I just wanted to thank everyone for watching. If you like this, drop a thumbs up on the video. Let me know what you think of these kind of news type videos, and if you want to see more of this from me in the future. But yeah, I'll see you guys on stream this afternoon and probably again tonight. See ya!